It's your boy Big Baby. Support sporting icons for latest boxing news. Cheeseburger.
Right, Deontay Wilder has said that him fighting Dominic Breazeale is not him fighting Anthony Joshua's leftovers, which is kind of funny that he would say that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But first of all, we'll get into Deontay Wilder's statement. People always talk about this, and this is the most ignorant comment I've ever heard dealing with boxing, talking about fighting people's leftovers, especially in the heavyweight division as it's so small. That's the dumbest crap I've ever heard in my life, period. Ain't no such thing as leftovers in no damn fight. People going to continue to fight. If they lose, they're going to build themselves back up and get themselves in a position to fight again. That's how it works. So, that's Deontay Wilder's statement. Now, I can agree to a point. Yes, the boxing at heavyweight the pool is quite small, really. But in some ways not, because Wilder's been swimming in the kiddie pool. Okay, he's been on the outside, not fighting the best, while Joshua's been fighting the best, Dillian White's been fighting the best, Tyson Fury has been, he fought Vladimir Klitschko. Okay, so it is a small pool as far as the top fights go. But as I said, Wilder's used to being on the outside. That's pretty much what he does. But as far as him saying that, and there's no such thing as leftovers, well, Wilder, it was actually you that started that whole thing, the whole leftover thing. So it's funny how you're coming out with this comment now. Ain't no such thing as leftovers. Why? Because you're fighting Anthony Joshua's former opponent in Dominic Breazeale. And you don't like it when people are saying you're fighting Joshua's leftovers, because you don't want to be compared. Even though in reality, Joshua defeated Breazeale in 7 rounds when he had glandular fever. So in theory, you should be able to get rid of Breazeale in the first couple of rounds, really, if you're as good as what Joshua is. Yeah? But as I said, you started the whole leftover thing, because originally you said that Dillian White and Anthony Joshua should fight Luis Ortiz. Come fight my leftovers. Prove yourself. That's what you said. When you was offered a fight with Dillian White, you said, I ain't fighting nobody's leftovers, I ain't fighting AJ's leftovers. Dillian White needs to go fight my leftovers first in Luis Ortiz. So you actually started all this. And now you want to sit there on your high horse and say no such thing as leftovers, because you're fighting somebody's leftovers. That's how it is, isn't it? So, yeah, to say that no such thing as leftovers, I agree with you. There isn't. And for me, it makes no difference to me whether or not you defeat Dominic Breazeale in 2 rounds or whether you defeat him in 12 rounds. It makes no difference. A win is a win. And that's the truth of it. It makes no difference to me, but Dominic Breazeale is an Anthony Joshua leftover by your own standards. And just because Joshua and Dillian White didn't fight your leftovers, and now you're having to fight Joshua's, now you want to say there's no such thing as a leftover. Hypocrisy. Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up. Oh yeah, articles in the description. Subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.